dShopit, the price monitor, lister automation and beyond. Okay, December 2016. Okay, so my name is Chezi Hershkovich. I'm a Bachelor of Science for Electrical Engineering. I quit my day job on 2010. Okay, 6 years ago, and since then I've been doing internet marketing, a lot of home businesses, and mainly netpreneurship. Okay, like entrepreneurship for the internet. Okay, and in the last 3 years, I've mainly been developing dShopit. Okay, the eBay price monitor. And why dropshipping and why dShopit? Okay, so since I first see this concept of dropshipping from Amazon to eBay, okay, the first thing that I really thought about that this is an arbitrage, okay, which means price difference between two suppliers, and everywhere in the world where there is arbitrage, okay, in the world, in the future, in the past, okay, there is always somebody making money out of it, okay, in everything that has had arbitrage, if you knew how to take advantage of it. And dropshipping specifically, and dropshipping between Amazon and eBay is arbitrage in the e-commerce, okay, and e-commerce itself it's a huge trend, okay. Everybody right now is going to do the shoppings on the internet, so it's a big industry, it's a growing industry, and it's an arbitrage in this industry, so it's a huge opportunity. This is what I have seen, and this is why I really wanted to do the dropshipping. Okay, and this is how, and coming back from the internet marketing world, I have seen that dropshipping is the easiest way that everybody can really succeed, okay, because I've seen some other people trying to do some other stuff that they need to do sales, and it's really hard at the beginning. Not everybody can do sales, okay, to succeed when you are doing other home businesses, okay, and dropshipping, the sales just happen for themselves, okay? On eBay, just sales happened, okay? And it's really an easy way for people to make money, okay? Another thing that I have seen a big advantage when doing dropshipping is that you can leverage your time through automation, okay? And when I started, there was I didn't know of any other monitor or something like this, like dShopit that and I knew that with my capabilities, I could have developed something that can really work. And this is how I started dropshipping with dShopit, and been developing it ever since. Okay, and really 5% of the world are entrepreneurs, okay, but the rest of the 95% just want to buy stuff, okay. So and when they want to buy, and they don't care really about the price sometimes, okay, so it's a really big opportunity for us, for the 5% that are really looking into opportunities, okay. And really one other thing that really draw my attention is that with dropshipping, it's really a good way to start small, okay, and scale up, because if you know how to, if you succeed on selling one item, then you can find a way to do how to sell 2 items and 3 items and 5 and 10 and 100 and 1,000. And I've seen this with our users, okay, that they start small and they start scaling up and they become really big sellers really fast. Okay, so why Amazon? Okay, because you can see this graph from this Google trend. Okay, and you can see like Amazon is the biggest one. It's of the e-commerce. Okay, Amazon, Walmart, Sears are all big names. Okay, but you can see that among all of them, Amazon is many times bigger than the others. Okay, it has a huge inventory. Okay, millions of items. It's the biggest e-commerce store there is. Okay, they have excellent customer service and really fast, reliant shipping. Okay, then why not Amazon? Okay, like if it's so simple, everybody would have done it, right? So the answer is really easy. Okay, because Amazon, like all the other suppliers, they have rapid price changes, and the items are getting out of stock once in a while. Okay, so the only way that you can do some business like this is you must have a monitor. Okay, and this is how we started dShopit, and this is what it's giving us. Okay, the price monitor. Okay, first of all, it concentrates all of your items in one place. Okay, it helps you associate the eBay item with the Amazon product that relates to it. Okay, it helps you track the Amazon price and the inventory changes, and it automatically updates all your eBay account to keep you in profit. Okay. For those of you that already use this, you already know. So we'll talk about everything here. Okay. So we start with the easy, basic stuff. Okay, and we will advance to the more complex features. So just wait to the end of the presentation. Don't worry if right now I'm talking about the basic. Okay, we will get to the more complex stuff a little bit later. Okay, so the price monitor, this is how it looked like. Okay, we have the eBay, the Amazon side, the source side, and on the left. Okay, and the eBay destination on the right. Okay, and you will hear me many times, maybe say in this presentation. Okay, source and destination. Okay, source is always the supplier. Okay, in our case, it's right now it's Amazon, but it can be Walmart, Sears, many other suppliers. Okay, then destination in our case is eBay, but of course in the future, and this is really our plan. Okay, is to have many more suppliers. Okay, destinations. Okay, just for example, Shopify and other e-commerce places where you can sell your products. Okay, so, and of course you can see like the source or Amazon or Walmart price. Okay, and the destination, and you can see the price, the profit that you have, the quantity, and so on. So everything is very comfortable for you to see. Okay, and so what I'm showing you here, this is the new design. Okay, we just finished porting our site to a new design. Okay, and in parallel, okay, this is like you are going to see in the presentation sometimes that I'm showing you slides from the old design, which looks like this. Okay, just because I didn't have enough time to prepare everything. Okay, and right now we are still in a phase where you can access both designs of the back office, because sometimes we have things that we only fix, we do on the new design sometimes. So for at least a while, you are going to be able to use both of them. So this is why you are going to see in this presentation. Okay, so just be familiar with both of these designs. Okay, for the time being at least. Okay, and there's automatic price changes, and it really doesn't really matter if you are using the old design or the new design. It just how it looks like. Okay, this is just the GUI interface of the site. Everything, like in the fundamentals, everything is the same. Okay, so, and this is something that I want to talk to you about. Like maybe you are seeing this video right now. We are recording it in December 2016, and you will see this video 4 or 5 months in the future. And some things will not be exactly the same as you see them right now on this video. So don't be alarmed. Okay, nothing has really changed. Okay, look at how it looks like. try to understand the differences, and if you don't understand, just ask the support or ask in the group, and we will explain, okay? Because we are always changing, we're always adding new features, okay? So if you get into the site and something, just the word doesn't, are not exactly the same as you see them right now, it's still the same site, okay? So what I'm showing you here is the automatic price changes. When something happens and the monitor detects a change, it sends you email. I think it's really important for you to keep these emails, okay? It can serve you as a log of what happened in your account, okay? By the way, if you're using Gmail, for example, you can actually copy like the AC number, for example, and look what happened to this item during the, like, all the time, because Gmail just search for this ASIN inside this, inside all your emails, and show you when the monitor touched your item, okay? It can be your ASIN, or it can be your eBay price, okay? And I know the wording in the email are a little bit weird, okay? But basically what it means is like this ASIN, okay, is the source, and the price change. It was 36.06, and it changed to 35.72. Okay, as a result, the destination, okay, eBay was before the change, it was 48.66, and after the change, to keep you on the same profit, right now it's 48.25. Okay, and you can click on the link to see that you can click on the link and it will open the eBay, and you can check that it's really the same price that it's supposed to be, okay? And it's really a good practice sometimes to check the monitor, okay? We are operating for 3 years now, okay? So I don't really expect that something will be wrong, okay? But, you know, just for yourself, sometimes it's good to do double checks, okay? Before we continue, okay, I want to talk a little bit basic about Amazon, okay, as a supplier. They have some things that we need to cover, okay? So the first thing that we want to talk about is that every item on Amazon, it has a specific unique ID, okay, which is called the ASIN, okay, the Amazon sequence, I don't know, something number, okay, I don't remember, sorry. But this is the unique item ID for every item in Amazon, okay, and you can find it in the URL, okay, amazon.com/dp/ and then you will see the ASIN. It usually starts with B00, and okay, so for each item, actually, when you go to this link, okay, to this URL, you see a very nice page that they have for this product, and you will see only one option to click on a button and purchase this item, okay? And this place here is called the buy box, okay? This is when you want to buy the items straight from the main page for that ASIN, okay? And actually, if you really look closely, you will see that there is another link here, which says 12 new, and you can click on that link, and it will take you to a page that looks something like this. Okay, this link is called the suppliers table. Okay, and for that ASIN, actually, there's many suppliers that sell the same exact product. Okay, each one has a different price and feedback and shipping and stuff. Okay, so Amazon, what they are doing is they take one of these suppliers, okay, and they decide who will get to be on the buy box. Okay, usually the one in the buy box gets a lot more sales,
Okay, so it's really a big competition to be in this buy box. Okay, the Amazon usually what they do is they try themselves to be in the buy box. Okay, but for us it doesn't really. What is important for us is that you know that the monitor can operate in two modes. Okay, it can take you. It can give you the price from the buy box, or you can try to use the suppliers table, okay? And there's advantages and disadvantages for both options, okay? The biggest advantage of the suppliers table is that you have access to all the suppliers, and sometimes you will get better price in the suppliers table, okay? Because Amazon, they just recommend some supplier, okay? Sometimes they recommend it themselves, but they are not the cheapest one, okay? For example, okay? So if you use the suppliers table, you will be able to get a cheaper prices, okay? On the other hand, on the buy box, there is the prime information, okay? Like some features in the suppliers table you can't get if you're just using the suppliers table, okay? And for example, domestic, okay? Sometimes Amazon, they put on the main on the buy box, okay, they put a supplier that is not even selling from the United States, okay? So the shipping is really long, and there is no way to know it unless we have some kind of algorithm that can try to detect, okay, if that item is, if the buy box item supplier is domestic or not. But sometimes we can't tell, okay? So in the suppliers table, you will have less chance of that happening. Okay, there are some other features, some other advantages, disadvantages. I don't want to really get into everything, okay? But it's important that you know there's two options, okay? Buy box or suppliers table. Okay, in the suppliers table, the way that it works, okay, you choose by parameters, okay? You define your parameter, you say, like for example, you want to have a supplier that have at least 99% positive feedback, okay? So there's the parameter that we are watching, okay, are the feedback percent, okay, how much recommendation this supplier was given, okay, the feedback count, okay, is the number of like the likes that he get, okay, shipment max, okay, like how fast the supplier is saying that he will ship the item, okay, and the FBA, okay, FBA is fulfillment by Amazon, okay, and what it means is usually is that the item is already inside Amazon warehouses, okay, which usually means a really fast shipping, okay, 1 or 2 days. So this is the parameters we have in the suppliers table, and inside the configuration in the monitor, this is how it looks in the old design, okay. You can choose here in the Amazon price from the buy box or the supplier table, okay. So if you are using the buy box, you can choose whether or not you want to have only prime only, okay, which means that if on the buy box the supplier is not prime, your item will be out of stock, okay. How much shipment max you're allowing, the add-ons, and location is if you want domestic only, or sometimes like maybe you don't care, okay, you say I don't care, I even if it's from China, okay, even if the buy box supplier is from China, I want to that I don't want the item to go out of stock if the supplier is from China, okay. And there is another option which calls I don't remember how we called it, but it means that if we are not sure
put it anyway, okay? Something like this. It's if you're not sure if it's domestic, then allow it to post anyway, okay? On the other hand, in the suppliers table, okay, we have the FBA only, okay? So only if it's a fulfillment by Amazon, the item will be in stock, or ship max is like only if the supplier is shipping in less than 2 days, okay? Maximum, okay, less than 2 days. Feedback percent minimum, okay? So I want a minimum 80%, 90%, 95% exact, etc. Feedback count, and again, the location. So this is about the configuration. Another thing that really cool about the price monitor is that we have a really sophisticated filter that you can pretty much everything you think of, you can use it to find the thing that you're looking for. Okay, so we have whether or not the destination is active, like eBay is active. You can search by source, okay? And by the way, this field you can just put like async, is like async1, async2, async, or destination, and it will also find all of these items, okay? Just a cool tip for you. Duration, if it's a 30 days or good till cancel item, okay? Another thing is like whether or not the item is in protection. You can, if you have a Vero items in your account, we give you a warning, okay? And you can just search for these items. You can filter by profit, by price, by quantity, when you listed the item, when it got protected, okay? So many things here in the filter. It really gives you an option to identify what you need, okay? Sorry about this, I forgot this is a bulk in Hebrew, okay? I think I really went over all this presentation, but I missed this word. Okay, so the bulk options, okay? Bulk option in the price monitor, okay? So it's, we have a lot of options, okay? Here with the bulk, you can bulk release. It means that you can take few items, select few items from your monitor and release them together in one go on eBay. You can change the profit, you can change the quantity, you can delete from the monitor, or you can delete from eBay, or you can delete from eBay and the monitor in one go. Okay, remove protection mode is if your items are in protection mode right now, for some reason you think they're not supposed to be, you can remove them, okay? But it's only working for until the next monitor run, okay? So if the monitor thinks that the item should be in protector, it will put it again in protection, okay? So, but this one is only for if you have any like immediate problem that you need to fix, okay? So you have this option. Quantity control, we'll talk about later, and set configuration. Okay, I don't know if you've seen this, but we have here in the configuration, we have options for configuration 1 and configuration 2. So you can define 2 configurations. For example, one can be buy box, and the second can be supplier table. And then you can define which item will be, the monitor will check them according to configuration 1, and some items you can check them according to configuration 2. And here in the bulk operation, you can just decide like to select these 2 items and say, I want them to be in conf, in the other conf, in conf 2, and select the conf of these items from here. Okay, just a quick, easy way to change all the configuration of many items at once, okay? Other things that are really important in the price monitor is we have this button, okay, the click to update eBay prices, okay, actually does a little bit more than
just the eBay prices, okay? It also updates the quantity and the status, like active, not active, of the item. Okay, so this is what this items button do. It just update everything related to eBay at once, okay? And there is another button, actually not this button, sorry, it's this button, the red, the green arrows, okay, with the circle green arrows, okay? What they do is they refresh, okay? They check one specific item. And one thing that is really important about this button is that they are also, if you relisted an item on eBay, and you can actually click on this item, on this button on the refresh, and it will update the destination ID as well, in like automatically. Okay. You can also do it from here. It's a little bit slower process. Okay. Actually, a lot slower. Like you can click on the check relisted and click on the update eBay prices, and it will also try to find all the items that all your non-active, it will check all your not active price product and see if they were relisted. Okay, I will try to go faster a little bit with this presentation because we really have a lot more things to go. Okay, so another thing is that you can do with the monitor is, again, with the click to update eBay prices, when you click on that, you can find unmonitored items, okay? You click on the button, and then after it finish, okay, it gives you this message, okay, that update eBay prices finished. After clicking OK, now check your unmonitored items at the bottom of the page. So you just click on OK, scroll to the bottom of the page, and you should see some list like this. Okay, this is all the items that are on eBay and they are not monitored in your monitor, which can be a problem. Okay, if for some reason you have an item on eBay and it was supposed to be monitored, you thought that it was supposed to be monitored, but you forgot to put it in the monitor, and as a result, you can lose money. Okay, because the item on Amazon changed and the monitor is not working for you on that item. Okay, so this is a really fast way to find all the items. Okay, so, and one other thing about this is, like, after you click OK, to really see the results of the update eBay prices, you need to refresh the page, okay? Because it doesn't happen automatically. So if you want to see the unmonitored item, just click on OK and scroll to the bottom of the page. If you want to see the result of what happens after you, of the status of your items, after you click on the upgraded item and OK, click, do refresh for the page, okay? Like Control F5 on the Windows. I don't know what's going on the Mac, okay? Another really important feature of the price monitor, this is not a feature, this is like the heart of the business, okay, is the protected mode, okay? Protected mode, basically what it means is, like, we detected that an item on Amazon or other sources, okay, the price is 0 or that the item is out of stock, okay? Why the price is 0? It's because sometimes we are using the Amazon interface and it returns that the price is 0. It's some kind of a problem that they have, or you're using a supplier, okay? If you're using supplier tables and you don't have a supplier for that item, okay, then the monitor will show that the price is 0. Okay, as a result, when this happens, okay, there's two options, okay? The first option is to multiply, okay? Multiply means that if the price on eBay was $100 and we multiply by 2, okay? Actually, we can also do it by more than 2, 3, or 4, but we really recommend it only if you have a big limit on eBay, okay? If you want to more than 2, just contact the support and we can do it for you. So this is the multiply. Actually, we not only multiply, we multiply and we add a little bit. Okay, this is because for cheap items, when we multiply, let's say 5, you multiply by 10, it's not good, it's not enough. Okay, people, if they really want, if they really want your items, they will buy it even if it's 10. Okay, 5 to 10, it's not such a big difference. Okay, so this is the protected mode. And another important feature that we have on the page of the monitor itself, okay, is the add existing listing. Okay, there is the single item. Okay, you can add, you pick the source, okay, and the destination. You put the source ID, the ASIN, and destination item ID, the eBay item ID, and you just click submit, and you just add it to the monitor. Another option, okay, which is exactly a little bit below that form, okay, is to upload an entire list of items, okay, and from a CSV file, okay. And I'm not going to talk about this here. There is a video, just a little bit the button. There is a video how to upload a listing file, okay. I explain there in detail how to do it, okay. And you can also have an example file, okay. So if you need to import items to the monitor using CSV file, just watch the video there, okay. We mentioned a little bit before about the release. So again, this is how you do it, okay. When an item is not active on eBay, at least this is what the monitor show you, okay. There's 2 options, okay. This is the R and the V, okay. The V stands for verify fees, okay. If you click on this V, it will not release the item. It will just pop a message and say that if you release the item, the fees that you will pay will be such and such on eBay. Again, not on dShopit, okay. And so if you want to use this, you can, okay. The R stands for the release. So if you click on the R, it will release the item, okay. And so this is just to release one item at a time, okay. If you want to release multiple items, okay, you can check the checkbox for the rows that you want to release, and in the bulk operation, choose release and go. Okay, so this is the way pretty much it goes for every bulk operation. One important message, okay, that I want to share with you is that it's really, really important that you check your eBay limits, okay? And if something happens during the runs and the monitor it tries to change your items and it exceeds the amount that you can list, okay, we are supposed to send you this email, okay, but you know, sometimes it's late, it's too late for that, okay. So my suggestion to you is that you will make sure that you have enough limit so the monitor can change the price. How much is enough? I can't tell you, okay. It's maybe 3, 5, 10%. The more, the better, right? But this is something that you have to experience and see, okay? If you did get this email, okay, it's problematic, okay? It means that the monitor tried to change the price and it didn't succeed, okay? We will try to fix it in later runs, but at the meantime, it means that maybe your items is not at the price that it's supposed to be, okay? So if you see this email that we send you, be sure to check it, okay? Be sure to check your account and fix any problems that you see, okay? And you can use the filter, okay? Like if it was me, I would go to the filter, Okay, let's find the filter. I will go to the filter and I would check for items that the profit is negative. Okay, I will put 0 here. Okay, which means anything from minus infinity to 0. I want to find the items that are with negative profit, and I will fix them using the bulk. Okay, I will do bulk change profit and fix it. Okay, and of course that if I'm already over the limit on eBay, I would change it. I would delete some items. I don't know, do whatever it needs, just not to be in negative profit. Okay, so check your eBay limits, really important. Let's move on. Okay, the next thing that I want to talk about is this site that you really need to know. Okay, you must know. Okay, it's CamelCamelCamel.com. Okay, this site, what's important about it is that it uses exactly the same software interface as dShopit. Okay, which means that when you have an issue with a price, you don't know why we sample an item like with the price, you can check CamelCamelCamel, and in most of the time, CamelCamelCamel actually samples a little bit slower than dShopit, okay? And sometimes we, like you won't see, like most of the time you will see exactly the same price, but sometimes you will see, we will sample faster, so you won't see the price that we see on CamelCamelCamel, okay? But in really most of the times it will be the same, okay? And the reason I want to tell you, because it can really save a lot of things that you don't understand why an item is in stock, for example, is not in stock, okay? So if you see an item on Amazon, okay, you must understand that there is a difference between Amazon website and Amazon software interface. They are not always showing the same things, okay? And usually the price is, like Amazon is really doing a great job, okay, about it. But sometimes, for example, there's an item like this that is like the software interface will show you that it's not in stock, but if you go to the website, you will see that it is, okay? So before you call the support and you say, "Oh, this item is not in stock. Why is it? Why is it?" So go to CamelCamelCamel and check. Okay, that's what I want you to do. Okay, because it really saves a lot of time for the support to check you all these things. Okay, and another thing about the support is that we really want to help. Okay, but you need to understand that this is this is your business, okay, and we are trying to give you the best service, okay. But on the other hand, okay, for us to give you the best service, okay, you need to try to not overwhelm us, okay, like because if you really give us a lot of work to do on things that you can find out answer for yourself a little bit with a little bit of effort, okay, then you would save us time and energy and resources, okay, that we can use to build something a lot better for you, okay. So if you think that it's possible for you to solve something on your own, try to solve it on your own, okay. It saves us a lot of time, and at the end it gives us more opportunity to give you better product, okay. So just try. That's what I'm saying, okay. So again, back to CamelCamelCamel, you can check your items yourself and see if you find the reason why something is not working, okay, and really save us a lot of time, okay. So in CamelCamelCamel, okay, they have a different way that they call stuff, okay. So what we call supplier stable, they call third-party new, okay, and what we call buy box, they call Amazon, okay. So this is how you find out things on CamelCamelCamel. And one of the reasons, okay, like I told you before, that there is differences between buy box and supplier table, and this is one of the biggest one, okay? For some reason that I don't know why, 3%, about 3% of the Amazon items, they don't have any information when we are looking for the information in the software interface, okay? They are perfectly fine in the Amazon website, but when you're looking for them in the software interface, there is no information about them. And you can see that on CamelCamelCamel, okay? You can see that, for example, for this item, okay, there is no Amazon information, okay? Amazon is the buy box, okay? There is only third-party news, there is only suppliers table, and this is like 3% of Amazon items. So if you want to, you can monitor this item, but the only way that you can do it is using the supplier table, okay? So, and for example, you can use the conf1, conf1, conf2 option for that, okay? So you can have 97% of your items using buy box and use conf2 for the rest of the 3%, okay? Of course, that some items can change, like sometimes they can be with, so this is something that is totally dependent on Amazon, okay? We don't control it, okay? But some items can, they sometimes they have information in buy box and like 2 days after they don't, okay? So, but this is something that you have to manage on your own, okay? So, but again, it's only like 3% of the items. Another thing that you can see on the CamelCamelCamel is like sometimes you get into our product. Again, perfectly normal, looks usually like normal in Amazon. But if you go to CamelCamelCamel, you see this yellow warning, okay? And sometimes they have this sentence, and sometimes they have a different sentence. But most of the time, if there is a sentence here with a yellow warning, it means that there is a problem was about this item, okay? And you can't monitor it, okay? It was removed from Amazon, something like this, okay? So it's not removed from Amazon, it was removed from the Amazon software interface. You can't monitor it. Another thing that you can check on CamelCamelCamel is like, if everything is okay, but you see that, for example, the price, okay, the last price change on CamelCamelCamel was way back, okay, and like today is almost 2017, and you see that the last price change was on 2015, so more than 1 year ago, and you see that most of the time it was like price changed every like 2-3 weeks, and then 1 year without any change. So you know something is wrong, okay? Something doesn't look right, okay? And another thing that you can check is like if the price, the last price that you see on CamelCamelCamel is actually the price right now on Amazon, okay? Again, this is all like clues that shows you that maybe there is some kind of a sampling problem with an item. Okay, so this is about the CamelCamelCamel and how you can check items for yourself. Another thing that I want to talk to you about right now is the supplier table. And I want to show you, okay, like an example, how it looks from the monitor side, okay? So, because as you're going to see, it's not so straightforward, okay? So for example, for this item, okay, we have many suppliers, okay? And this is only the first page of that supplier on Amazon, okay? There are many other suppliers. It starts for $1.99, and then the first page stops at, let's say, $8, and then the second page starts with $8 until $12 suppliers, and then 15, and like many pages ranged by price, okay? And the first thing that I want to tell you about the supplier, what the software interface
gives us is that it only gives us results from the first page, okay? Never from the second. I don't know if never, but 99% of the time, it doesn't give us any supplier from the second page and beyond, okay? And another thing that I want to show you is that this is the exact information that we get for this item, okay? So if we look at the options, okay, you see that for $4.99 is showing, okay? But the $6.55, it doesn't show, okay? And the $6.56, okay, it shows, okay? And you can see that it actually is the same 96%, okay? And 47, okay, almost the same feedback count. But what you can see is that this supplier is missing, okay? This supplier is not here, okay? So yes, in most of the cases, all the suppliers on the first page will show, at least the major ones, okay? But sometimes they don't, okay? And I can't give you the details of which one they don't show, okay? You just want to understand that that we are doing whatever we can. Like we are giving you, like you give the parameters, and if the monitor during the check finds suppliers that meet your requirements, the item will be in stock, okay, with the price that we find. Otherwise, the item is not in stock, okay? And no matter what you see on Amazon website, okay? What really matters at the end is what we see using the software interface. Okay, so this is just an example to show you, okay? So the main things is like never gives you item from beyond the first page, and that sometimes even items that are on the first page are not showing. Okay, that's about the supplier table. The next thing, okay, is the protected mode GTC, okay, good till cancel. That's another mode of using the protected mode, okay. Using this mode, okay, we are protecting the items by changing their quantity to 0, okay. It works only on GTC items, good till cancel items. And the reason that it only works on these items is because it must be enabled on eBay, okay. Only good till cancel items on eBay can be changed to quantity 0, and they only can be changed to quantity 0 if you specifically enable that on eBay, okay? So the way that you do it, okay, is you go to your account, site preferences, and then in the selling preferences, there is an option for use the out of stock option and click yes and apply, okay? If you don't do that, the monitor will try to set your quantity to 0 and it will fail, and as a result your items will not be protected. So if you want to use this option, you must do that enabling in eBay, okay? So I don't know how I can stress this enough, okay? If you want to use the GTC 0 protection mode, you must enable things on eBay. Okay, another important warning about this the protecting mode is GTC 0 is that you must not use third-party quantity control tools. Okay, and the reason that you can't use any other quantity control tools is because the monitor changed your price to 0. And it thinks that it stays this 0 and the item is protected, but then another tool changed the price, change the quantity back to in stock, and your item is sold, and it's sold when it's not in stock, and you're losing money, okay? So if you want to use a quantity control tool, you must use our own quantity control tool. Actually, there's no other reason why you should use another tool, okay? So that's it, okay? Another thing that you need to know is that when you change from the default protection mode, which is to multiply, to GTC 0, it doesn't like if an item is already in protected and it's already in protected by a multiply option, okay, it will not be changed to quantity 0 immediately. The changing to quantities to GTC 0 only applies to future items that get into protected. So if an item is already in protected, it will have to get back to stock, and then the next time it will get into protected using the GTC 0 method. Okay, so this is about the GTC. This is the option to enable that on eBay. Okay, another question that is really common question, okay, is how the profit is calculated. And we got a lot of questions about it in the support. And there is one big misconception about it that I want to address, okay? So break even, let's break down how it's calculated, okay? So for example, for 10% eBay fees, okay, and 4% PayPal fees, Amazon fees is usually is calculated about 3%, okay? So the reason that we do it is it's an average, okay? It's an average, like 35% of the times you pay tax on Amazon, and the tax is about 8%, so 8%, 35 of 8% is about 3%, but this is something that you need to check for yourself, okay? And how like your sales are making, okay, how much tax you pay, okay? But this is a good approximation, okay? Of course, you can change it how much you want, okay? And for us, people outside of the United States, okay, we also have currency conversions, okay? If you are from the States, congratulations, you are lucky, okay? You can use a really lower break even, okay? And actually, this is not the only place that you are have big advantage. Okay, you also have better cashbacks options and a lot more things that you can do when it comes to e-commerce. I really envy you, but you know, this is what it is. Okay, everybody has their own advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so. Yeah, for us, we have 1.5% currency conversion. So if you add them up, it's like 10 plus 4 plus 3, 17, plus 1.5, it's 18.5. Okay, and of course, this is only our recommendation. Okay, like if you have an eBay store, so it's not 10%, it will be 9%. If you have cashback that gives you, I don't know, 1%, 2%, then of course, you can change your break even accordingly. Okay. So for example, if we have an 18.5 break even, one very important thing to note is it always goes down from the eBay price, okay? Because these are all the fees that you are paying, okay? And the fees you are paying, except for maybe the Amazon fees, which are, but it's really hard to calculate it. So it's almost impossible, I would say, to calculate it from the source price. So we have to put them on the destination price, but the difference is not so big, okay? But so basically, what we are doing is we are taking the break even out from the eBay price, okay? And I will show you now an example, okay? So for this item, okay, you can see an item that its source price is $22.99, and the destination price is $38.54. You can see that the monitor calculated the profit to be 7.8. Okay, so if you put this in this formula, okay, bottom line, you can see that this is correct, okay, 38.4 54 times 0.8, okay, which is 100 minus 20 divided by 100, okay, so 0.8 minus the source price, which is 22.99, it's 7.8. Take a calculator if you don't believe me, okay? And you can see that what we did here, we took the break even and we took it from the eBay price, okay? We took it from the bigger price, from the 38.54. This is the price that we sell the item, okay? So we sell the item, we take all the fees from that price, and this is how we calculate the profit, okay? And also notice that this is not the same, okay? Like adding 20% break even to the source price, okay? This is not the same number, okay? This is 36.95, okay? It's cheaper, okay, than this price, okay? And many people say, you're we get a lot of tickets about this, like they tell us why your monitor is overcharging the price on eBay, okay? And it's not overcharging. Actually, if you put this number, okay, but here there is enough profit, okay? But let's say that the profit will be smaller, like you will actually lose money, okay? You can get to a point that you will lose money, okay, because you're not calculating the fees correctly, okay? So we know what we are doing. And to make your life easier, okay, I don't know if you noticed, but you have, when you go to the edit listing, okay, you have a small calculator here, okay? You can put the break even, okay? Actually, this you don't really need to change, but you can put any price that you want. You click on set and it will automatically calculate according to this formula, the destination price that you are supposed to use, okay, to get this profit. So that's it, and then you click on revise here, and that's it, it changed the price. So this is how the profit is calculated, and maybe another question that is very common about this is what happens if you change the break even. Okay, so before I go to the next subject, okay, I want to understand the profit that you see here on the price on the monitor is virtual. Okay, what I mean by virtual is I mean that the only two constants are the eBay price and the Amazon price. They are not changing. Okay, so what happens if you change the break even? Okay, what you change in the break even, it will immediately affect the profit. Okay, so when you are changing the break even in the configuration, we are not changing eBay price on the spot, okay? Nothing changes, okay? Nothing changes. Actually, what means, like, if break even means all the fees that you have in your business, okay? Changing the break even means that something changed in your business so that you have less or more fees. Okay, so for example, you just bought a store in eBay, so your break-even reduced by 1%. Okay, so this is a reason to change your break-even. So if you change the break-even in the configuration and click Save, nothing changes on eBay. Okay, the eBay price stays the same, Amazon price stays the same, but the break-even changed. So for example, if the break-even was 20% and now you change it to 10%, okay, it actually means that you have more profit, okay, because you pay less fees, okay? So if you take down the break even, your profit will rise, okay? But be aware that this is the profit, the virtual profit that you see here on the monitor, okay? If the real fees that you are paying has not changed, okay, and you set the break even to 0, and it doesn't mean that you're like the break even is supposed to show how much fees you're paying, okay? If you set it incorrectly, you will again lose money, okay? So just be wise when you're setting the break even
so you will see the correct profit. Okay, that's it. So this is how profit is calculated, and let's move on to the next chapter, okay, that we have, okay, the lister, okay. And the lister, the main reason for the lister is to save you a lot of time uploading new items to eBay, okay. It copies all the necessary item details from the suppliers, it improves the item, it tries to improve all the item that you list on the eBay search results, the Cassini, okay. It lets you use your own template, so you have really nice looking listings on eBay. And of course, it's support uploading listing using outsourcing, so you can go out and enjoy yourself while your business is really working using somebody else uploading your listing. Okay, so yeah, so this is how the lister looks like. Okay, basically you choose the site, the source, okay, Amazon, Walmart, for example, and yes, you can also see here series. This is gonna be, I hope, really soon. Okay, and source, you put the source product ID. Actually, this is the only thing that is really mandatory here. Okay, you can put the source product ID and click on import. And let's go over the rest of the things that you can see here. Okay, the first thing that here is the destination ID. Okay, it's really optional because right now we have the suggest category. Okay, and I didn't have the image here. Okay, but of course every item on eBay needs to be in a specific category. Okay, so if you don't know what's the category, you can use the suggest category, and the lister will try to decide what's the best category for that item, or and gives you other options if it doesn't even if you want to just to change what it gives you. Okay. Another option is like you can go and find another seller that sells an item that is really close to what you are selling, and you want to put it in the same category, and then you take the destination ID, like the eBay ID of that listing, and you put it here. Okay, and after you import, the lister will also it will extract the category ID from that seller and put it in your listing. Okay, of course that you can also manually go and check what's the category for that, what's the category number for the where you want to put the item. Okay, you don't need all this. Okay, you don't really need the suggest category, you don't need the destination ID. You can tell the lister what's the category number that you want to list. Okay, but actually it's a lot easier just to use the suggest category. That's what I think. Okay, configuration is like the conf1, conf2 from the protector that the configuration of the protector. If you want to put an item immediately on the first configuration, conf1, so just select your conf1, or you can put, if you have two configurations, maybe in the future we'll have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I don't know how many. You can choose what configuration to use from here. And of course, you can use the template. Okay, you can, if you have many templates, one for holidays, one for, I don't know, items that from eBay, one from Amazon, one from items that so you can choose many templates and just use which one that you want, and let the lister understand which one you want to use. Okay, other options that we have here. Okay, the strip HTML. Okay, strip HTML, it's because Amazon, when we import the description, okay, it has many items, many things that sometimes we don't want them to be there. Okay, like images, maybe scripts, tables, I don't know,
So a lot of stuff that sometimes it has design stuff. It has, so what this does, the strip HTML, it means that you tell the lister to get rid of anything that is not text. Okay, it just gives you back the text. Okay, of the description. Okay, and especially it's important if you're using a template and you want they to look by the design that you designed it, and like you don't want them any template, any tables that you get from eBay to break your design. Okay, so strip HTML only brings you the text from Amazon description. Okay, uniquify images. Okay, means that it's like the other options without the default option without the uniquify images. It means that we take the images straight from Amazon and we put them to eBay. Okay, from Amazon to eBay directly, and both this and the strip HTML could have, like, not using strip HTML and not using uniquify images means that it is possible that you are losing points when it comes to the eBay search engine. Okay, because when you're not using these options, it's like means that your list probably will be very similar to other lists on eBay of the same product on Amazon. Okay, if they didn't use uniquify images or strip HTML and stuff. Okay, if they use the, if it's really easy for eBay to detect that these two lists, the two items, okay, that if they have the exact same description from Amazon, the exact same images, and this is exact same images from Amazon. Okay, so it's really easy for them to understand that you are trying to list a list that is already exists. Okay, and it will give you less points. Okay, Cassini will give you less points, and it's not so good. Okay, it's not so good. You will sell as a result. You will probably sell less. Okay, so strip HTML and using your own templates, it can really help. Another thing that can really help is uniquifying images. Okay, what we are doing using the uniquify images, we download Amazon image to our server. Okay, and we manipulate it a little bit. Okay, we change the name, we do other stuff. Okay, and this is before we upload them to eBay. Okay, this is to make the image a little bit different. Okay, and hopefully I can't really give you like I never tested it. Okay, I don't know, but hopefully there is at least a smaller chance of them to identify that, and as a result you have more success in selling the item. Of course, this is not the only way. Okay, and this is by no means like some people tell us like about Vero. Okay, like a company finds out that you sell their item, that they don't want items to sell on eBay. Okay, we'll talk about Vero a little bit later, but this is not a Vero protection. Okay, they still can find your item based on other stuff, like they can just search the item and find it, and the fact that you are uniquifying the images doesn't protect you from that. Okay, that's what I mean. Okay, so that's uniquifying images. And watermark images. Okay, watermark images is like in the list of configurations, there's an option to upload your watermark, and if you are using the uniquify images, you can also use the watermark images, okay, and to put your watermark on the image. Another thing that, okay, so suggest category we already talked about. And the last option here is spin text. Spin text is to spin the text in the description, only in the description of the title, okay? And again, this is just to give you an option to make your listing a little bit more unique. Okay, so again, if your listing is unique, there is a bigger chance that eBay will promote you in the search engine. Okay, and here in the spin text, we actually using a third-party connection to another tool. Okay, it's called Spin Rewriter, which has a API, and you configure this API. If you purchase, okay, again, this is something from outside of dShopit. It's a tool that many people use. Again, I don't know how efficient, how effective it is, okay, but it's relatively recommended in the industry, in the community, okay. So just try it, okay, and they have like a 5 days free trial, okay, so you can try, and if you don't like it, just cancel it, okay, and you can just click on the link here in the lister and subscribe for the tool, okay, and try it for 5 days for free. Okay, and again, what it will do, it will spin the text in the description, and hopefully it makes your listing a little bit more unique, and as a result, better in the search engine of eBay. Selling more items, more money for you at the end. Okay, so this is the first page of the lister. Okay, the second page of the lister after you import the item looks like this. And we have many options here, okay? You can set the price, the category, what I told you before, okay? Here is where, like if you selected the suggest category here, it will automatically populate with the categories that the lister suggests, and you will have the description of that category here, okay? This is just a test that we did, so you don't, like, 301 is the others category on eBay, okay, but if you use it, you will see many options and the description of this the categories. And if you don't like the category that the lister suggests, by all means you can change to whatever you want, okay? You can change to one of the options that you will see here, or you can go to eBay and select whatever category number, okay? It has to be the category number. Okay, if you don't know how to choose, how to select, like if you have a category, you don't know what's the category number. I'm sorry that I don't have the way to show you now, but it's really easy, okay? Just send us a message to support and we will show you. Okay, here we also have the same small calculator that we have in the, I showed you before in the monitor. Okay, so if you can select the profit, you click on set, and it will automatically, with the break even that you give it, it will calculate what's the price on eBay supposed to be. Again, all these options that you have here, you can set the brand, the MPN, which is the manufacturing part number. Okay, it brings it from Amazon, the style it brings from Amazon. Okay, you can, you have this option, it already imports the images from Amazon. If there is more than one, it will show you all the items, all the images that it brought from the Amazon software interface. And you can upload your own from here. You can drag images to here, and it will upload them first to here and then to eBay. You can change the dimension, duration, quantity, handling.
Okay, in the advanced configuration, there's mainly the policies, eBay policies, and also the item location and the zip, where it's the zip code of the item. You can add specific items, okay, like specific details, product details for the item, okay, and okay, and here, of course, we have all the template, like the description template. Okay, if you have a template, it will pre-populate with the template. Okay, we'll talk about it a little bit later in the presentation. Okay, one big thing about many people ask about is the eBay policies. Okay, so the eBay policies is for, like, the lister use the default policy that you have on eBay. Okay, if you don't define the policies in the lister, okay, and then it will use the default one. Okay, sometimes on eBay there is a problem with, like, it will start to create new policies. Okay, even if you have a default one, okay, it will create a new policy every time that you do a list. Okay, we have no control about it. This is an eBay bug. Okay, so if you have this problem in your account, or if you want to be sure and you want to be sure that eBay sends the like eBay upload this new list into a specific policy, okay, what you need to do is to create policies on eBay and tell the lister what policies to use. Okay, so what you need to do is to go to the eBay account, okay, to the account business policies. Okay, if you don't see this option, you need to contact eBay, and after you contact eBay, you ask them to open you the business policies. Okay, they're supposed to open you the business policies, and then you will have access to this page. You can create your own policies, and the number here in the shipping policies, you need to put a number. Okay, must be a number from the business policies. Okay, and to know what number to put, okay, it's a little bit like a weird way. Okay, you create the policies, and then you put the mouse on the policy link, and at the bottom of the page of the browser, it will show the link. Okay, you put the mouse on the link, and then it will show you the link in gray. And if you really look closely into the link, you will see something that says profile ID equal number. Okay, this is the number of the policy. Okay, and this is the number that you're supposed to copy from here and put it here. Okay, I think it's a like 11 digits number. Okay, so you have, and again, one other important thing is, if you put one policy, you have to put all the three of them. Okay, so you can't just put the shipping policy and leave the others two blank, the payment and return. You have to put the shipping policy, the payment policy, or return policy, or none of them at all. Okay, so this is about the eBay policy. Another thing that, if we're already talking about this, is the force immediate pay. Okay, force immediate pay is, it means that on eBay, this is also part of the advanced configuration. Okay, what it means is that on eBay, after somebody, you have the listing, and if somebody chooses to purchase your item, they can choose not to pay immediately. They can. It actually means that they want your item, and then after 2 days or 3, they can decide, actually, I don't want it. Okay, but in the meantime, you have to, like, eBay already took your, I don't remember what it's not the listing fee, it's the fees that they're taking, the 10% that they're taking from you. Okay, they're already taking the 10% fee that of the selling the item. Okay, and you can get it back, but it's just a hassle. Okay, so it's really good to
click on this checkbox, which means to force immediate pay. That means that if the buyer, the potential buyer, didn't finish, didn't pay immediately after, like in the same process, okay? If he didn't pay for the item, you won't be charged for the fee, okay? The reason that we have it here is because some categories on eBay don't allow forced immediate pay. So if you click on that checkbox and you try to submit, you will see an error. eBay will tell you that this item, this category is not forced immediate pay eligible, or I don't remember how they call it. Okay, so you have to cancel it. Okay, most of the times it's the eBay Motors, but maybe there are some other categories as well. Okay, so that was the eBay policies. We talked about the suggest category, the strip HTML. There is also an option to scheduling, okay? Scheduling items. This is something that eBay is actually doing, okay? The lister, it's right next to the submit button, okay? Maybe I'll open the lister later and show you, but you can set the list. After you click on submit, you say for eBay, don't list it right now, list it, I don't know, sometime like in 2 to 3 days in the future, okay? And eBay is charging you like 10 cents for that, okay? This is like a eBay fee. This is not an dShopit fee, okay? And another thing that is the item specific, okay? This is here. You can add specific, like some brand, like if it's a shoe and it has a size of a large, medium, small, or whatever, okay? So colors, all this stuff, you can put it here, okay, the item specific. Uniquify images, we talked about. Show competitor, this is also something that we have in the lister. You can, there's a button that you can click and you can see similar item and how many competitors you have for this item and what's the price range that they have and what's the title, okay? The spinner we talked about, okay? eBay Motors, there is maybe I have here, no, yeah, okay, yes, this is an eBay Motor item, okay? So if you want to list something in the eBay Motors, you have to click this checkbox, okay? That's it. It's pretty simple, okay? So it's actually the eBay Motors, plus you have also to check. Usually you will need to deselect this, uncheck this force immediate pay checkbox, okay? So that's eBay Motors. You can upload images from the computer. You can upload your own watermark, and okay, and Amazon product technical details, okay, and larger images, okay. These two options, okay. If you want, usually using the software interface, Amazon will only give the images with the resolution of 500 up to 500 pixels, okay. If you want one of these options, like to have the larger images, okay, like images, like if there is available on Amazon images that are more than 500 images and you want to use them, okay, or if you want, if the Amazon page has more product details and you want to use that in the template, okay, there is a strings that you can use in the template to embed that product details table from Amazon. Okay, for both these options, you need to check this checkbox in the lister configuration page, and we will do our best. Okay, we can't promise you that it works all of the time, but usually 99% of the time it's supposed to work.
and you're supposed to see the larger images and the technical details table in your template, okay? Vero, okay? We talked a little bit about the Vero when we talked about the monitor, okay? eBay, first, Vero is the, what eBay is a list of suppliers that they don't want to sell on eBay, okay? And when something like this happened, okay, they contact eBay, and eBay takes this really seriously, okay? Because if you sell some, it gets their business in a problem, okay? So there is a partial Vero list on eBay site itself. It's http://vero.ebay.com. So you can see a list that has about 600, I think, suppliers there, but unfortunately, this is not the complete list. And so many times it can happen that another supplier contacts you and say, please remove this item, or eBay itself tells you that they removed some kind of listing that you have because it was veroed, okay, which means that the supplier contacted them and asked them to remove this listing, okay? And so we build our own Vero list, okay? And when somebody tells us there is that he got a Vero warning from eBay, okay, we update our list, and we define specific kind of levels, like warning levels for Vero, okay? 40 means that the specific item was defined, okay? Specific item, like this specific item, this specific ASIN was contacted for and for being Vero, okay? So this is like the worst case. If you have 40 level Vero, really don't put this item, okay? It means that somebody was already had a problem with this item, okay? Also, what it means is the specific item was removed because of guns, like related, like you know that you're not supposed to sell guns or alcohol or drug, like medical drug or drug related, like other drug related, like illegal substance on eBay, okay? Or sometimes even recalled items, like item that they found that they have a problem, poisonous or something like this, okay? Poisonous for children, choking for children and stuff like this. So 40 is a really high level Vero and you're not supposed to have it, okay? Brand, okay? Brand is like when a supplier is the brand, like the Vero is because of the supplier, okay? And also very high Vero level if the brand that you are trying to list is found and it tells you Vero level 30, don't list this item, okay? Title 20, okay? If the list tells you level 20, it means that the brand of a supplier, okay, was found in your title, okay, in the title from Amazon. And it's also pretty important, but it's not a specific item, so you need to check a little bit, okay? Maybe you can list the item, use your own common sense if you want to list this item, yes or no, okay? 10 is that the brand was found in your description. Again, it can mean something or it can mean nothing, okay? You need to use your own decision whether you want to list this item, whether it's safe for you or no. And 10, it means that the brand was found
exact, like the exact brand was found in the description. 5 means that the non-exact brand was found in the description. Like, for example, if you have Amazon in the, like the brand is Amazon, and in the description there is Mamazon. Okay, it's not like it's a part of the, like the brand is a part of another word. Okay, so 5 is really, really low level. It can mean something or it can mean nothing. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's your decision whether or not you want to use this, whether or not you want to list the item, yes or no. Okay, you need to check the warning and decide for yourself. There's options, okay, that you can configure in the lister configuration. Different level for bulk and normal, okay? Like you can be a little bit more strict in the bulk, and in the normal, when you can see and check and stuff, you can be a little bit more allowing, okay? And if you get items removed because of Vero from eBay, you can report them to us, and we update our database. And when we update the database, we are letting everybody know in the monitor there is a warning that you will see, and you can filter for items that we detected Veros for. Okay, so it's really good for our community that if you report your Veros to us, so we can tell everybody, and then in the future when somebody else reports, and you will get notification about Veros. So at the end of the day, all of our account in our community of our sellers will have a more safe, because eBay really consider Veros a really big, they really banned. So it's not good for our account if you have it. So if you get Veros, just send them to us, and so we can tell everybody, and that's the, so it's a lot better for everybody, okay? So that's the Vero, okay? Error messages, okay? After you list something, what I want to understand is that this errors, okay, if you see them here, okay, at this page when there is a failed warning, okay, and all these warnings are coming from eBay. We have, most of the time, we have nothing that we can do about them, okay? So if you get this warning errors, okay, try to understand what they mean, okay? Sometimes, yeah, it's a problem of the lister, okay? We are always changing stuff, so maybe we change something and there is a problem, or so if you have a problem, contact the support, okay? But at least try to look at this error and try to understand what went wrong, and maybe you can fix it yourself, okay? So this is about the error messages. Templates, okay, in your account, okay, if you go to your account and in the second tab there is the eBay template, you can create your own template, okay, and after you create your own template, you can put, you can see here, you can click on the tools and then source code, you can put your own source code there, okay, if you take a template source code from designer, or there are other sources on the internet. If you can find nice templates, maybe Crazy Lister is some one that some site that also from Israel, by the way, and many of our users are using this site, Crazy Lister. Okay, and we have here these options, okay, that you can embed into your template, okay. So, for example, is the insert description here, okay? You need to take it with the percent, like 3 percentages, and like you see here, like only the 3 percentages, insert description here, percentages, okay? And what this will do, it will put the item description plus the features, okay? In that order, description then features, okay? If you want only the description, you can use this string, and if you want only the feature, you can use only this string, okay? There is also a string for the image, okay? If you want the main image, okay, you put this string. You can, there's two options for the title, for insert title, okay? This is the titles that you have on eBay, okay? But just notice that the lister only knows this until you click on submit to eBay, okay? So on the first page of the lister, it will only show this string. It will show this string, and then when you submit to eBay, it will populate it with the titles that you decided on, okay? So this is the title from eBay, but you can also use insert or rig title here, okay? And this one takes the title straight from Amazon, so it will already show on the lister page, okay? And another option is to insert the product size, okay? So for example, if you want the product size from just to show in the description, it's really just took this string and put it in your template somewhere. Okay, actually, this is an old image. I think we already have two more options, at least one more option. It's the, we have the product details table from Amazon, okay? And we also have the more than one image, okay? If we support that with the Crazy Lister, okay? With the Crazy Lister, you can have a gallery, okay? And more than one image. Okay, so this is about the templates. Bulk lister, okay? Bulk lister is, you click, when you are in the bulk, when you are in the normal lister, you click on this button in the middle, and it will take you to the bulk lister, okay? And here we just put a list of ASINs, and then at the end you click on submit, and it will just upload the items one at a time, after the other, and you can set all the default values, okay? Actually, it's like in the lister, after every time that you list an item, it updates the default, so for the next time, it will use the same settings, okay? So here you can see everything in one place, okay? You can set them all from here and then click on submit, and that's it, okay? And one important thing is that you can just put the ASIN, okay? But you can control actually all the some other parameters, okay? You can control the title, the category, the profit, and the quantity. Okay, so in order to do that, you just need to use this configuration, okay? So you put the ASIN, and then like this, I don't remember the name in English, like a comma and like a dot and comma. No, I don't, it's not a apostrophe. If somebody wants to give me that in the chat, it will be nice, okay? But so then you put the ASIN, and then this character dot comma, and then title, and then the category number, of course, the profit that you want, okay, and the quantity of the item. And the profit, you can decide here if it's in dollars or if it's in a percentage, okay? And here you can also set the default profit. So if you don't use if you don't use this, it will, if you use this and then in the string you don't tell what's the profit, it will use the profit from here, okay?
Yeah, that's it pretty much about this. Of course, that you can like put the async and then put make the title empty. Okay, so don't set the title. Okay, the category, and if of course if you don't put the category, it will just use suggest category automatically. Okay, and will pick the best category that it feels that is correct. And then you can put only the profit, okay, or only the quantity, okay? So you can have complete control over these options, okay? And also other options that you have, you can choose to watermark the images, yes or no, and you can choose to allow duplicate items, yes or no, okay? Like sometimes you want to allow the same item, because this is also really, it can be a serious error from eBay if you put the same item with the same title. eBay consider it to be a bad behavior. Okay, so they can again give you sanctions on your account. It's not good. But on the other hand, you can put two items with different titles and it's accepted. Okay, so whatever you want to do. If you don't want that, just check the checkbox here. Okay, moving on. So we talked about this string in the bulk lister. Okay, and if you don't understand, okay, sorry that I'm really going fast over it because we are already 1 hour and 40 minutes into this presentation. So we have in the training page on the site, we have videos that explain a little bit more in depth about the bulk lister. Okay. Now this is like if I want to tell you what's the most important slide in the whole webinar, in those all training. Okay, this is the most important slide. Okay, so this is what I really want you to remember from this. Okay, it's the support. Okay, it's here for a reason. Okay, if you have any issues, something that is you think that is not supposed to work, that it's the way that it's working, simply contact support. Okay, in the new back office design, there is a button like on the left side of the there is a button on the right side of the screen. Okay, and you click on that and it opens you a pop-up window with you can just put your details. Okay, you can actually, there is a camera photo here that you can click on that and it will automatically embed the screen. Okay, like the page that there is an error with. Okay, like the print screen of your problem. Okay, and you put the email that you want us to reply to. Okay, this is important so you can see the reply. Also, another thing that is very important is to put your username in dShopit so we can check your account and see what's the problem, because sometimes people just send us tickets, something is wrong and no information, no username. So how do you want us to help? Okay, send us as much information as you can, the image, the username, what's exactly is wrong, what's the eBay number that is the problem, if you can. So as much information that you can, it saves us a lot of time to look later, and there's all this back and forth that's going on between the support and you until we understand what's the problem. So try to save us the time, and at the end of the day, we'll give you better service, okay? And so there's many options to get into the support. This is one of them. You can also send a message directly to support@dshopit.com in the email, or you can go to this link, okay? It's dshopit.freshdesk.com/support/ticket/new. I think you can actually go to dshopit.freshdesk.com, and then you will have a button there to open a new ticket. Okay, you need to subscribe to that site. Okay, it's not the same site. Okay, this is a different site. Okay, you need to register, make an account there. Okay, open an account there. Okay, and then you will be able to get into that your account and see your tickets. Okay, it's not the same as dShopit, okay? So it's not the same user, you can put there another username, okay? It's not, doesn't have to be the same. So yeah, that's it about support, really important, use it, okay? It really saves us a lot of time. Don't try not to contact us on Facebook because it makes us problems, okay? We don't know who answered what, okay? I'm not the only one here on dShopit, okay? So it really makes us, gives you a better support if you use this ticketing system, okay? So this is about the support. And one other thing that maybe you're not aware of, okay, we have this Facebook group, okay, in English, okay, and we have also in Hebrew, okay, but this is how you can really find answers fast, okay? We in each group in Facebook there is a search option, okay? It's right below the logo on the right side, and you can just put whatever you want here and click on search and find the related things on the group, messages, statuses that were related to that thing that you are looking for. And if you put things that can, like, for example, instead of asking about an error, like to ask an error, okay, like category is not valid. I bet you that if you put this in, or even 107, you just take this 107 or category is not valid, and you put them in the search option, in the search field in Facebook, you will find the answer, and it will be a lot faster than calling the support and waiting until we check. And so just use the group. If it's something that is it's not unique to your account, okay, you will probably find the solution here, okay? We also have regular updates, okay? This is something new that if you open your new back office, okay, you probably will see this popping up, or this is if you haven't subscribed to our updates, okay, and you choose the language that you want to get the updates from us, okay. So for English, you click on the United States flag, and you will get, whenever we have some updates, we want to announce a new webinar, we want to announce a new feature, okay, we will do our best not to send you really relevant information that it's good for your business at the end of the day, we want you to make more money, so you will be happy with us, okay? So, and I think it's important for us to be in contact, okay? It's important that there will be a way for us to communicate with you, to let you know what's going on, okay? This is your business, so it's important for you to know what's going on in your business, okay? So if you haven't yet subscribed to our updates, do it very soon, okay? So this is about this. If you were watching this for like somewhere in the internet and you are wondering if all this is working, okay, this is just a couple of messages that we get, okay, I'll let you read them on your own, okay. But people are really happy about our dShopit, okay. Actually, there was one that said that in my opinion, dShopit is the most underrated software out there, okay. So yeah, I really like getting these messages, and I'm not like, send me as much as you can. It's always makes my day. So yeah, thank you very much to everybody, and I really want to give you a better product and in the future, okay? So yeah, it works. And yeah, we are getting into the last part of the webinar, the training, okay? And I want to talk just fast about the Amazon bot, okay, bot, okay, bot, the robot, okay, and this is the Amazon purchase automation, okay. Not many of our users, I know that many of our users are not aware that it exists or what it does, okay? So it's important for us to talk about it. Okay, so the Amazon bot is a software that runs from your computers. It has many features, okay? One of them is that it copies the buyer's address precisely, okay? It allows you to automate the sending of the tracking numbers. It handles the feedbacks. It also allows as an optional feature to send messages to the buyers, okay, after you purchase the item on Amazon, okay, and at the end of the day, it just saves you a lot of time, okay. So basically, there's two modes of operation, okay. The first one is semi-automatic, okay. So this one, when an eBay sales occur, you manually insert the eBay ID to the bot and initiate the purchase process yourself. Okay, there is a button, you click on that button and it starts the purchasing process, okay? The second option is to full automate, okay? Full automate means that when an eBay sale occurs, the bot receives the details straight from eBay and it makes the purchase itself even when you are asleep, okay? So yeah, this is like this is the best of the best, okay? You can't get any better than this, okay? Full automation for your business, okay? You drink margaritas on the beach, and while you're making sales, you can hear the cha-ching from eBay and show your friends how you're making money doing nothing, okay? So this is the bot, this is what allows you to do that, okay? And this is how it looks like, okay? I'll show you a quick demonstration later, okay? Basically, this is how it looks for the manual mode. You put the eBay price here, the eBay item here, the transaction ID. Okay, transaction ID, if you don't know, every item that is purchased on eBay, there is a unique transaction ID, okay? And you need to get it from eBay, okay? You can get it from the URL, and actually you can take the URL, like when you are on the page of the transaction on eBay, you can just copy and paste the URL into this field and click on get data, and it's supposed to extract the item ID and the transaction ID from there, okay, automatically, okay? And it will populate the buyer name, all the address, okay? It takes the correct address, okay? And it also supports the global shipping, okay? And then after you click on the get data, okay, you can just click on purchase, and basically that's it, okay? It's supposed to open the browser, okay? It has, like, again, this is a software that runs on your own computer. It will open the browser and it will just use the click on the buttons and everything on Amazon and purchase the item for you, okay? And yeah, basically that's it. And after, like, every few hours, okay, that you can configure, it will also check for the tracking and update the tracking if an item was shipped, okay? And it will send it on eBay for you, okay? So complete automation. There is the second, like, this is the manual mode, okay? The second mode is just you click on the auto mode, it will get into a green state, and this actually means that that it's connected, and once it's connected, it will just, when like an item is sold on eBay, theoretically, like in about
usually average within 5 minutes, okay, it will get into here, okay. But if there is a delay, okay, it's usually from eBay, okay. If there is a 5 minutes delay, it's not because of dShopit, it's because of eBay until they give us the information about the, like, our own delay is really like a couple of seconds, okay. So almost immediately when we get the notification from eBay, we send it to your bot on your computer, and it will start to purchase. Okay, you will be able to see all the information here, and it will open the browser and do it all automatically. Okay, some other things that you can see here. Okay, you can see this queue. Okay, queue means that you can put several items and add them to the queue and then purchase them. There's two options to buy from queue. One is just one at a time, or you can click on this checkbox, the mult, and it will purchase them, put them all in one cart, okay, and send them to different buyers. Okay, there's an options on Amazon to send one cart to different buyers. Okay, and it's really smart about it. Okay, it knows how to handle that. Okay, like, just so you understand, the bot exists for right now almost 2 years, 2 years and a half that we are working on that. And until today, I think we are getting close to 600, 700, I didn't check for a lot, 700,000, sorry, 700,000, almost 1 million items that it was purchasing. Okay. So we are pretty experienced about it. This is not a monitor. Okay, one other thing that you need to understand, and this is not a monitor, this is something that really has to be always updated with Amazon changes, okay? And there is no other way to do it, okay? There's always, like, we have to react to changes from Amazon, okay? So if Amazon changes something, we need to fix them and release you a new version, okay? And there is also a way to update it automatically, okay? If there's a change on Amazon, and we try to do it as fast as we can. And this is a project that is we improve all the time. Okay, our success rate right now is about, we say 80%. Okay, but it's above 80%. Okay, but if you're getting 80% and more, it's considered okay. Okay, and there is also, if you have many sales, there's a mode that you can pay only for successful purchases. So there's no problem. Okay, like it's almost risk-free. Okay, that's what I believe. Okay, even when there is a problem with the bot, it's not that it's not if we have a problem with the bot, when I say success rate 80%, is sometimes it get to a point where it doesn't know what to do, so it's just stops. It's crash. It makes a crash. Okay, it doesn't finish the order. And of course, what we are working always to improve that, and I believe that in the future we will have a much higher success rate. But in the meantime, what you need to know is that the worst case scenario is that it wasn't able to purchase the item automatically. You will have to do it a little bit manually, okay? But you're already doing that anyway today, right? So what do you have to do? It's nothing. Okay, so that's the Amazon bot. Okay, it also handles feedbacks. Okay, it sends positive feedbacks automatically to buyers who gave you as positive feedback, and if a buyer didn't leave you feedback, okay, you have an option to wait a few days, okay, and give him a positive feedback.
the thinking is that if you give them a positive feedback, they will give you positive feedback as well. Okay, so all this is possible to do using the bot or from the orders page. Okay, this is how it looks like. Okay, from the orders page. Okay, we have a page in the in the site for your orders on Amazon, for your orders from eBay. Okay, and this is the same page that we use for the quantity control, which we'll talk about just in a minute. Okay, and if you're using the bot, you will be able to get more information here. You will get the source order, like what's the, and if there is, like sometimes you ask what happens if there is a crash. Okay, if there is a crash, you can see it from here, from this page. You can see not only if there was a crash, but also on what stage during the process of the purchase it was crashed. So if it was at the beginning, it will only show you a very small percentage. Okay, so this was only like maybe the login the login page or the product page. Okay, but if it's 90 or above, the reason that it's on red and it says careful, okay, of course this is only for demonstration. Okay, it's not like this all the time. Okay, I just wanted to show you all the possibilities. Okay, is that it really stopped at the end of it crashed at the end of the process. Okay, so if it crashed on the thank you page, okay, it means that the item was already purchased. Okay, so you need to be careful and you need to check whether this was already purchased. Okay, so just another step for you, and you can update the source ID and not to purchase it manually yourself. Okay, another thing that you can see here is maybe you see this word real. Okay, real means that the purchase didn't succeed, but the reason was there was a real reason why it happened. Okay, and you can hover your the mouse above the word, and you will see the reason why it failed. Okay, so for example, the Amazon price increased. Okay, so increased, so it wasn't able to purchase your item according to your requirements. You can tell the bot actually, like you can allow it to the price to increase by, let's say, 1% or $1. Okay, there's options for that also. Okay, other things that like you ran out of gift. Okay, options, like there's many options why like an item can be quantity, like limited quantity on eBay, or other things that are considered real reasons why the purchase didn't succeed. Okay, another thing is like you can see an add-on item. Okay, we have an option to purchase an add-on item as well. Okay, using accumulating, using the queue. Okay, using the cart. But if you choose not to use them, you will see this here. Okay, in the orders page. Okay, so this is how it looks like in the orders page. Some other options and things about the Amazon bot. Okay, there is an option for those of you who are scared to use it a little bit at the beginning. Okay, you can choose to stop the purchase on just before the finalize button. Like it will do everything until the finalize button, and just stop there and let you do that yourself. Like you can check everything is okay and click on the finalize button yourself. Okay, it supports gift cards. This is by default. Okay, like the default way is that you are in charge of like the bot doesn't have any connection to your bank account. Okay, let's say like this. Okay, we are not even storing your Amazon and username and password. This is only stored locally on your computer. Okay, we don't transfer it to our database or something like this. We can't connect to your Amazon without you. Okay, actually, the only place that is connecting to your Amazon account is on your computer. Okay, we have no other way of doing it. So if you want the bot to purchase items for you, you have to initiate your preload your Amazon account with enough gift balance. Okay, that's up until like a few months ago, that was the only way. Okay, so you had to put your own gift balance into the account so the bot can use that. Now there is also an option to use credit cards. Okay, you can put the credit card. Again, we don't move the credit card. This is only like the 16-digit number credit card. Okay, that's not the whole full information, the date and stuff. Only the 16 numbers that Amazon is requiring. You can put it to the bot. Okay, into the bot, and the bot will use that to purchase items for you. Okay, we are not transferring again this information to us. Okay, to the server or somewhere else. Okay, this is all saved locally on your computer. Okay, it supports the supplier table. If you're using the monitor, if you're using supplier table, it will communicate to the bot, and it will tell the bot what's the requirements that you have in your supplier table for that item, and the bot will try to find a supplier that meets that same requirements. Okay, of course, it does not interfere with any other eBay tools. Okay, it operates completely outside of your eBay account. Like if you purchase items on Amazon yourself, it actually does exactly the same thing. Okay, the bot actually opens your browser like you and makes the same purchasing decisions. Okay, it's just doing them automatically for you. It supports the eBay Global Shipping. And another benefit of using the bot is that if you are using it, there is an option to really see in the reports your real profits. Okay, what it does, like after it finishes the purchase, it takes into account the real price paid on Amazon. Okay, so instead of guessing what was the tax, okay, it actually takes the real tax from Amazon, and you can calculate like how much you earned from eBay and how much you paid for eBay fees, PayPal fees, and how much you pay on Amazon, and you can get in your reports the actual profit that you made. Okay, and you can, in the report, you can do it by monthly, by day, by weekly. Okay, you can see precise how much money you're making in your business. Okay, in order to use the Amazon bot, okay, it's not pay per subscription. Okay, it's pay per order, and we have like packages. Okay, and this is how you can purchase the smallest packages is $16, and it's good for 128 transactions. Okay. And actually, the way that we calculate it, we give you like $16 is equal to 3,200 credits. Okay, and if you calculate it, it means that every purchase with the bot is like 25 credits. Okay, and if you calculate it per sale, it's like say like this package, the $16 is 12.5 cents per sale. Okay, so
And if you go up to the biggest, largest package is $225, which is about 3,000 transaction. Not about precisely 3,000 transaction, and it's 7.5 cents per sale. Okay, and again, this is by 25 credits. Okay, like the big package is 5,700,000 credits, and it's 25 credits per transaction. Okay, and yeah, that's it. This is the about the packages of the bot. Some more advanced options, okay, in the bot is it supports also multiple Amazon accounts. So if you have many accounts and you want to purchase, like to split your purchases between them, okay, so it will purchase in one, and then the next one it purchases in the second, and so on and so forth, okay, and just cycle between them. I talked a little bit about it before, okay. There is accumulate, you can accumulate order, okay. This is in the full automate option, or also in the semi using the queue, okay. It's good for non-prime accounts. Like non-prime accounts, you need to have at least $35 in the cart in order to purchase, so you can use that. Okay, and it can also use to purchase add-ons. Okay, so the way that it works is that it will start purchasing normally, like in the full auto mode. Okay, of course, add-ons you can use the semi-manual mode. Okay, you can just put enough items, including the add-on item, and just purchase them using the queue with the multiple address option. For the auto mode, okay, what you can do is you can put it in a mode that it purchases one item at a time, and if it finds an add-on, it will start accumulating until it has enough to finish the purchase, and then it will finish the purchase. Okay. Another thing that you can do with the accumulating is business accounts. Okay, this is really a huge benefit. You can use that, and yeah, it works great. We have a lot of users that are using the Amazon business accounts. Okay, it's also support cashbacks. Okay, and anything that has a cashback with a link, you can just put the link into the bot configuration, and it will go into the link before it starts to do the purchase. And some sites need to log in before. So right now we only have top cashback, okay, because this is like what the users wanted. Okay, so we probably add more options in the future, okay, to get. But right now, Ebates and Top Cashback are the most common sites that people want to use as cashbacks. So this is what we have. Okay, eBay you can use just the link, and Top Cashback you need to have login. Your login options added into the bot configuration. Automatic updates again, that if something changes, okay, we can remotely update your bot configuration software, and so we can keep you up to date. So there will be no problems with your purchases. Okay, we also support right now Amazon UK with the bot. Okay, and another option is one bot you can purchase for several dShopit accounts. Okay, so if you have multiple dShopit accounts, actually, dShopit account means that you probably have multiple eBay accounts, and you want to one bot to handle all of them, or if you are several friends and you want to combine all of them for, let's say, one business account, so you can have a larger, like if you don't have enough volume to do one business account, okay, because it takes time, okay. Usually what it takes, you want to purchase the item immediately after it was sold on eBay, because the more time that you wait, there is a chance that the price will increase. So in business account, I don't recommend somebody that don't have a lot of volume, all these accumulating options. I don't recommend them to use all this. So you need to have a large volume. But on the other hand, okay, you can use one bot to purchase for several accounts. Okay, so you can accumulate volumes from small accounts to one big account and make it this way. Okay, so this is a trial bet. This option is in beta, okay, but it's in beta for quite a while now, so it's pretty stable. If you want this option, okay, you have to contact. Right now, you have to contact support. Okay, probably in the future we will add it from the site itself. So right now we need to contact support and ask to open this option for you. Okay. This is where you go to purchase the upgrade, okay, for the bot. Okay, in the menu, you just choose the upgrade, and the bottom button, okay, is for the credits. You just choose how many credits you want. Okay, just if you don't want to purchase, if you just want to upgrade, okay, the Amazon or Walmart or whatever, you use the upper one. Okay, don't make the mistake of wanting to upgrade your monitor and purchase boot, and then you have to go to the support and we ask for refund and it takes time. Okay, just be aware of what you're doing. Okay, if we're already in this page, okay, the upgrade, the way that it works, okay, is let's say that you always have the same day of purchasing, okay, like for subscription. So if you join the monitor, today is the 28th, so your subscription date is the 28th. Okay, so let's say that you started with 200 items, and then after 2 weeks you decide, wow, it's working, I want to have more. Okay, and you want to upgrade to the next level, which is 450. Okay, so what the monitor will do, it will automatically calculate until the end of your subscription date how much you need to add for the upgrade. Okay, so for example, when you upgrade from 200 to 450, you're supposed to add about $13. Okay, and $13, and you already passed half of the months, so it will supposed to charge you about $6.5. Okay, this is what's supposed to be showing here. It means that you will pay $6.5 now, and then it will show you how much you will pay monthly. Okay, again in the same subscription date, so it's on the 28th of the month. Okay, on the 28th of the month you will pay whatever it shows here. Okay, when you choose another package. Okay, so yeah, just play with it. If you have any issues, contact support. This is for the bot. Okay. Reports. This is how the reports page look like. This is what I talked to you about with the real. This is the reports that show you the profits that you are making in your business. Okay, and here you can also see like how much you were. There's two options of showing this page. Okay, I didn't show it here, but you can show estimated profit. Okay, estimated profit means like the
the monitor, okay, once an item is sold, okay, it takes the price that there is on eBay, okay, and what it thinks is going to be on Amazon plus the fees, okay, and the tax that it estimates. Okay, so it doesn't know the exact price on Amazon until you purchase, okay, but you don't, unless you manually put the price, you can do that, okay, you can manually put the price that you paid for each item and you can see the real price, the real profit, okay, but there's also an option to that you can select in the bot, okay, to pass the real price that was paid on Amazon, okay, sorry for my stuttering, and you will see the real profit, okay, so here on this column you will see the real profit, okay, and you can show it by day or by weekly or by months, so it's a really cool way to really know what's going on in your business. Okay, we are really getting to the end of the training, okay, so the last thing that we want to talk about, it's not the last thing, but we have a few more, but just really close to it. So quantity control, it's one of the options that we added recently. Okay, there's several options that you can configure it. Okay, this is in the monitor page. You can just check the checkbox for the quantity control for what item you want to set. And then in the bulk operation, you can choose quantity control and choose this what option to enable or disable and click go. Okay, that's one option. When an item is quantity control enabled, okay, you will see this small icon here. Okay, the blue icon is the QC, quantity control. Another option is here, you can edit the item itself and click on the enable and submit, okay, and it will set this item to be quantity control enable or disable. And you see here the immediate, okay, immediate means that you immediately after an item is sold, it will update the quantity, okay. The way that the quantity control works is that, let's say you have an item with a quantity of 4 in eBay and 2 items were sold, okay, so quantity control will put back 2 items into the stock, so it will be again 4, okay. If 3 items are sold, it will put 3 back, okay. So how many items were sold, it will put back into the quantity, okay. So this is in immediate, where this is in the immediate option, okay. In the, like, you can set it from here. There is another option, okay, that is means quantity control only after the item was purchased, okay. This is in the bot, okay. So if so what will happen is that the item was sold on eBay, the bot will try to purchase. If the bot was successful in purchasing the item, then the quantity will be updated, okay? If there was a problem purchasing the item on Amazon for any reason, okay, the quantity will not be updated. And this is, of course, to make sure that there's no problems, like, let's say some item get into like uncontrolled sales, okay, on eBay, and you know this can be problem. So this is supposed to fix this problem, okay. This is not supposed to happen if you use this option, okay. Again, this is another benefit of using the bot. To enable the quantity control, okay, it's not enough that you enable this from the product itself, from the item itself. You also need to enable this globally, okay. This is, you do in the orders page, you go to the configuration,
and there you will see enable orders page, okay? And you just click the checkbox, and there is a say submit at the button of the configuration. Okay, after you do that, okay, open the configuration again, and there is a link to check the status. You click on this check status, and it's supposed to say connected. Okay, if it's not connected, there's a problem, contact support. Okay, when you do that, okay, you will start see items like all the transactions from eBay. You will see them on the orders page. Okay, this is also for the report. Okay, if you don't do that, you will not see there is no report to show you. Okay, to show you the report, the orders page must be enabled. Okay, so do that, and it will show you all these goodies. Okay, another thing that is important if we're talking about the quantity control is that you have an option, again, if there's some problem, okay, I don't know what's the problem, but to make sure that there is no problem, okay, you can put a number here, okay? It means that if there's, for some reason, an item that got into uncontrolled purchase, like buyers are starting to purchase process item from you like uncontrollably, okay, you can put a number here. It's supposed to be a small number, let's say 3 or 5, that stop the quantity control after it is reached. Okay, so if in 24 hours you had 5 sales, the quantity control will stop working. Okay, for that item. So just notice that if you have a quantity of 5 on eBay, and like let's say you sold 1 item and then 2nd and 3rd and 4th and 5, okay, in 24 hours, the quantity control always change the quantity back to 5, okay, and then it will stop the quantity control, but we still have 5 more items on eBay to sell. Okay, so the exact number that you will sell at the end is this number plus the quantities that you have on eBay. Okay, so take that in mind when you decide what's the number that you set here. While we are here, let's see what else there is here. We'll talk about this in just a minute. Okay, there is the automatic send feedback. Okay, automatic send feedback is you can decide whether or not you want to, like, one way is to do it manually. Okay, that you can do it like after there is a button. You can say that I want to send feedback, like let's say only after the item is in delivered state and after 7 days that it's in this state, okay? And then you click on the button and the monitor will check all the items that you have and will send to the appropriate, to the items that fit this parameter, okay? If you're using the bot, again, if you're using the bot, you can choose to send them automatically, okay? So it will automatically check if, let's say, the item was delivered. It depends on what you configure it, but this is an option that you can do it after the bot is purchased, or let's say even immediate after the item was purchased or whatever. Okay, you can do it from here. You have a configuration for it. Okay, sharp change to Walmart. Okay, we also support Walmart. Okay, you purchased Walmart from the upgrade page. Okay, it works pretty much the same. All the things are pretty much exactly the same as we talked about in Amazon. Okay, some differences. Okay,
first of all, it doesn't have like for the configuration, you can choose there's two options, okay, like what kind of shipping you want to allow, okay, the standard or the value, okay. And we have a post in the group, check it there, about what it means, okay, if you're not sure, okay, and whether or not you want to allow marketplace sellers or suppliers, okay, exactly like the Amazon, Walmart also has some kind of a supplier table. It's called marketplace, where again it means that sometimes they have larger, more shipping. The shipping takes more time and stuff, so maybe you don't want to allow that. So you can choose to allow it, yes or no. So you see, it's pretty basic, okay. In the lister, okay, you just choose Walmart and put the source product ID. It's on Walmart, it's a number, okay, and I'll show you in a bit where you get this number from. In the personal details, you have a tab for APIs, and you need. It's preferable, okay. Let's say it's preferable that you put your that you go, okay, to developers.walmart.com. You open an account there, and they give you a API key. It calls app key, and you just put that number in here, and you click on submit changes. Okay, it will still work if it doesn't. Okay, but what it means that if we get into a problem because there's some kind of a limit that we can get into with Amazon, okay, so with Walmart, so we never reached it until now. So just in case that something like this happened, okay, you can just put your own API here. Okay, you have there is a limit how many, like we have a big API, like a big allowance for our key, but yours will only have 500 samples a day. So 500 samples a day, you can calculate, it's about 800 listings. Okay, it's usually enough for most people. And again, we also have our own. So this is just like a backup. Okay, so just do it, developers.walmart.com. If you're using Walmart, put your API, put an account, get an account and put your API key here. It's just safer. Okay, the Walmart ID, okay, you get it again, almost like on Amazon, you get it from the URL, okay, and just see that it's not the same, like on the same, like for the product, you will see that there is a product Walmart number, and I have no idea why, but they have a different number, okay, here. So the Walmart ID that we need, okay, is the one that comes from the URL. Okay, I think this is about Walmart. One other very important thing, okay, many people that are very happy about our about dShopit, okay, but they are not aware that we have an affiliate program, okay, and we pay 50%, okay, up to $35.5 a month per user, okay. This is like monthly subscription, okay. And some users start really small and they build huge accounts with us. So, and you can get a big portion of that, okay. And it's like for smaller accounts, it's like we are complete partners, okay, 50-50. There's absolutely no limit on the amount of users that you can affiliate. The like minimum withdrawal, okay, once you get to a point that you can withdraw commissions from us, is $100. And there is a 60-day payment retention. So it means that if somebody purchased an account with us and he paid us today, we will release the commission to you after 60 days. This is to avoid chargebacks and stuff, of course. Usually the next point is not relevant to most users that are not from out of Israel. Like commission will be deducted the relevant taxes, okay, the VAT and other fees, okay. So if you show dShopit to an Israeli user, he will pay. There is a tax that we need to pay, and it will be deducted from your commission, okay? But this is only for Israeli users. So for non-Israeli users, this is you will get the exact payment after the fees from PayPal and so on, okay? The only thing that you need to know is that in order to be qualified to get the commissions, the users need to register to dShopit through your link. Okay, the link is in the affiliate page. If you go in the menu to the affiliate page, there's two links there. Okay, one is for the $1.50 listings free, like 1 week trial, and the other one is to the full 200 listings with $12.97 a month. Okay, so choose whatever link you want to use, and if people register, they register to you, and you will get commission from that sale. Okay, so affiliate program, everybody can choose to use. Okay, another option, many of you not aware of, okay, is you can have multi-users. If you have more than one account on eBay, okay, and you can use the multi-users option, and this means that they're all linked inside dShopit, okay, and the way that it works is there is one account that is considered the master, okay, and the others are like the sub accounts. Okay, so for example, this one, Success How To, is the main account, and the others is the sub account. And the main account is the one that is purchasing, is making the purchasing, and then there's this allocation page where you can say, okay, this account will get this amount of listings, and this account will get less. Okay, and one of the reasons that you might want to do it is because you can use this duplicate listing configuration. Okay, it means that accounts with the same values, if you put here the same value for Success How To and the other account, they will be checked for duplication between them in the lister. Okay, so when you if you don't want to sell the same item in two accounts, this can be a really good option for you. Okay, so this is important, of course, because of eBay. They are not allowing you to sell. Like if they have the connection between your accounts on eBay, they don't want you to sell in specific categories or the same account, the same item in two accounts and stuff like this. So this can allow you to do that. Okay. Yeah, I think this is it about the multi-user. Another options, okay, that is really important for optimizing your account on eBay, okay, is to filter out unsold item. Okay, many people want that. Okay, so if you enable the orders page, okay, that's what I showed you before with the check status and stuff, you can also use this. You will see items that were sold and how many they were sold in the monitor page. You will be able to see that in the monitor page. This is a green dollar icon there, showing you how many sales you get. And the default value for that sold period is 30, okay? But if you want to update it to 2 months or even 3 months, okay, you can just change that here and click submit, okay? And then what it means is that on the monitor page, it will show you the sold values that you see in the monitor page will update to how many months you configured it here from the orders page. Okay, so let's say you configured it for 60 days, okay? And then you can use the filter to look for items that didn't sold, like that they have 0 sales in the sold value, okay? And 0 sales in the sold value means that they were not sold in the last 60 days, okay? And you can do that, of course, for 90 as well, okay? And this way you can lose your, and here losing is good, okay? You are losing your items that are not selling, and by that you are saving money on eBay, okay? And we like to save you a lot of money, okay? So this is really one thing that you can do using this filter, okay? Of course, if we're already here, you can see that we also have another way you can choose to filter all the items that were protected, let's say, from 2 months ago, okay? So for 2 months, they are already also in protected, which means that it's not like you can put whatever date you want, but let's say 2 months, okay? That for 2 months they have been protected, which means that they're not selling, okay? There's no reason to continue listing these items because there's some kind of a problem with this item that is out of stock for so long, okay? So you can filter and find all these items and just delete them or change them or do whatever, okay? So this is the advanced filtering. This is a really advanced option that I really want to touch in very, very quick, okay? The drop-down protection, okay? This is right now, it's not available for Amazon US for most of the users, okay? It's already for the Amazon UK, and we will hopefully very soon we'll open it for everybody, also the US, okay? And what it does, it means that, let's say you can see an item here, a price action of an item on Amazon, okay? And this is on the red, the big red line, okay? So an item was 200, 200, 200, and then it just dropped to around $30, okay? Sometimes it happens, okay? It's like, this is really a really rare case, okay? Sometimes it's mainly in the holiday season, okay? Things like this can happen, okay? So what's the protection does, okay? You can set a number, which means how much you are willing that the price will drop in one run, okay? So if you set it for, and you can see how it will look like, okay? Like if you set it to 20%, instead of that it will drop from here to like your eBay price, instead of that it will drop from here like in one go, it will take even about 8 or 9 runs until it will reach the $30, okay? So it really has to be a real sample for that to happen, okay? It's like for 8 hours, 8 runs, okay? If you are talking about the 2-hour sample, it means 16 hours until the price will get here. So it's, the reason is we don't like, what we want to protect is for spikes. It's like a price that was 200 and then for some kind of an error,
it's usually because on Amazon or some supplier got mixed up and put a wrong number, or maybe they have a problem in Amazon itself, okay? Or some supplier just, there was one supplier that decided to sell an item for 30, like he has one item and he decided to sell it for $35 and that's it, okay? And then you come to purchase the item and you see that the item is again in 200. So, so instead of the item the price goes down to really low number, you can protect yourself, okay, and choose another like response, okay. And of course, the downside when using this is that you don't is that because you don't allow fast price changes, is that you become a little bit less like your prices will not update to be exact, okay? It means that it takes a little bit more time. So if there is a real sale that is going on, it will take you time to get to the price, okay? If there is a real sale, there is an item like iPhone for $200, and then suddenly it's on $40 and everybody is going to run and buy it, okay? For you, it will take time, okay? But I think the upside of protecting you from these spikes is a lot more safer to your account, okay? So this is the drop-down protection, okay? I hope that really soon everybody is gonna have it, not only the Amazon UK. Another advanced feature, okay, this is, I think, right now for everybody that has more than 1,200 items, okay, there is an option to bulk change price or profit to more than 200 items at once, okay? It's from the filter results. So you use the filter results, or actually you don't use any filter at all, okay? And if you don't use any filter at all, it means on all your items, okay? And you can change profit to all of them at once, okay? And it's happening in the background. It takes about, it depends on how many people are using it simultaneously, okay? But usually it's pretty fast. It can do quite a lot of items in, I think, about 1 second per item, something like this, okay? That's the average. Okay, so this is the, if you didn't know that we have this option, you know now, okay? Another option that is the bulk operations. If you haven't noticed, we have an option to change template, okay? Again, you just choose the item, the item that you want to change. In the bulk operation, change template, choose the template. You can choose to strip HTML from here and click on go. Okay, and that's the bulk change templates. Another option that we have right now, okay, this is the gift cards. Okay, it's also, it gives you cashback if you choose to use mass payment. Okay, this is actually not something that we have for ourselves. This is a third option, a third party that we ventured with. Okay, and if you have any problem with this service, you don't contact us. You have a link here to contact the supplier of this service, okay? And that's it, okay? Read this disclaimer here at the bottom, okay? dShopit is not responsible for this service. Okay, we just give it to you first so you can have cashbacks, and second is because some users outside of the United States are not able to purchase gift cards, and this is a great option for them to do it, okay? Yeah, that's it. We got to the last slide, okay? I think I covered pretty much everything. It's already very, very late. I don't want to to keep everybody. So thank you for everybody that stayed and up to here and watched all the presentation, all the training, okay? And I really hope that it gave you information about how all the features and everything that we have in dShopit. And yeah, I really look forward to be in touch with you if you have any questions, okay? Actually, this is the best place that you can access us, okay? If you are a user, just go click on the support button inside the site and just fill the ticket. If you are not a user, you can access us from the dshopitfreshdesk.com or simply send an email to support@dshopit.com, okay? It will also open a ticket with us automatically and you can ask whatever you want, okay? And yeah, that's it. Really looking forward to, you know, like in dShopit, we are already operating for 3 years and we come a long way since we started. We add many features very often, and today is almost the New Year's of 2017. So I'm really looking forward to what we are going to bring you in the next year. I think it's going to be awesome. Okay, so that being said, thank you for watching, and see you inside our monitor. Okay, keep in touch. See you in the groups, and bye-bye. Have a good night. Bye-bye.